Welcome to Business Ninjas, brought to you by WriteForMe, where you'll hear from business leaders who are out there growing their business and slaying it every day. Learn from the masters. Let's get started.
Hey everybody, welcome back for another episode of Business Ninjas. This is your host Kelsey checking in today with Rafaela Thorson. She's the co-founder and chief creative officer at Vlogmi. Rafaela, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Absolutely. So, Rafaela, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Sure. So I'm co-founder and CCO at Vlogmi, Chief Creative Officer. I've been working on Vlogmi for around 3 years now. And I just moved to Austin, Texas about a year ago from the Philippines.
Oh,
And so, yeah, just kind of getting used to America, getting used to Texas. It was a bit of a culture shock, but honestly, I love it here so much.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, welcome. You've been here
Thank
though.
you.
So tell me, what is Vlogmi?
Yeah, so in short, Vlogme is a Web3 social media platform, and we're based entirely around the concept of sharing genuine and authentic behind the scenes content. And we do that with the purpose of having a positive impact on our users' mental health and digital well-being.
I love
And
that.
so the reason why we really do this is because we want to drive the next generation of content creators, like the ones right now, a lot of them came from Vine, and now a lot of them are huge influencers. But we want to drive this next generation of content creators to express their creativity through authenticity, so that we can have a more positive environment online and to really empower people to share their true and authentic selves online, so that we can have, a healthier environment of social media in the future.
I love that. And there certainly has been a push in, social media trends towards, being your authentic, genuine self, that not everybody's life is perfect. And being able to show that through your platform, I think is fantastic. So when did you first become interested in like that social content creation?
Well, actually, I became interested in like social media content way before I started on Vlogme, because, my generation, I recently turned 21. And so my generation is really some of the first people that's grown up using social media. I think I got Instagram when I was like 11 or 12 or something. And so I've really seen how it's impacted myself and others. But I remember when I was, I think 14 or 15 is when I really got into social media and started a beauty blog, beauty accounts. I was really into makeup. And so I was really involved in like the creator space in terms of like beauty and makeup. And my older brother, Luke, who is my co-founder, he was also super into content creation. He's been a lifelong content creator on YouTube, live streams. And so I've really just been involved in this for a long time, even before we started on Vlogme.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So besides, really focusing on being your genuine, authentic self and really promoting, mental health and well-being, talk to me about how Vlogme stands out from the competition.
Yeah, so the main differentiator on Vlogme is that you can only upload content that's taken from directly inside of our in-app camera. And so that means that everything has to be in the moment content. And so there's no Photoshop, there's no reposts, and we're not going to have any beauty filters. So you can be sure that everything you're seeing on Vlogme is unique and original to that person. And what we're really aiming for in the future is, I know I briefly mentioned Web3, is that we want to mint every single post on Vlogme so that every single thing you see is an NFT, so that the users have ownership over everything that they post on our platform.
Oh, I feel like that's very innovative.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me, how does Vlogme gain revenue?
So this isn't implemented yet. We're still in our like MVP testing stage, but we've noticed one of the big issues online with creators is that they're barely making even minimum wage from posting on these platforms and being super active. Even when they gain an audience, it's really hard for them to monetize their accounts or their content on different platforms. And so on Vlogme, we wanted to allow creators to monetize their profiles through non-intrusive and non-data-driven advertisements. We don't want to have any intrusive or data-driven advertisements on our entire platform, which is kind of backwards to what you think about social media today, because when you think of YouTube, you think of those unskippable ads at the beginning of every video, or native ads on Instagram that you see in between posts. But the way that it works on Vlogme is that, let's say you're my favorite creator or influencer on Vlogmi, I could go to your profile and click on the support button, and that opts me in to watch an advertisement where part of the revenue goes to you and part of the revenue comes to Vlogmi.
Oh, I
And so,
love that.
yeah, it's really cool because it allows fans to support their favorite creators, their favorite celebrities without having to spend any money. And so it's great for both parties involved because it gives users a great feeling after they've watched the advertisement,
Yeah,
a positivity of supporting someone rather than a negative one like on other platforms. And it
right.
allows creators to monetize not just their content, but their actual profiles. And
Yeah.
so it's a great way to incentivize users to support their creators and for creators to make content on our platform.
Yeah, and I'm sure too, people are more likely to engage with the platform more, knowing that it goes directly to their, like, who they're looking to support. I think that's fantastic. I really think that's really, a great line that differentiates you from your competition again.
Thank you. And we actually came up with that idea because I moved here from the Philippines, and what we noticed there is that young people, and young people are the most prevalent on social media, is that they don't have a lot of spending power in the Philippines, but they're diehard fans for some celebrities,
Mm-hmm.
and but they don't have the money to spend like a $50 hoodie to support them or a t-shirt.
Yeah.
But with this kind of thing, they can support their favorite celebrity or influencer without having to spend any money. They
Oh,
just need to
wow.
spend 30 seconds of their day watching an advertisement.
That's fantastic. Wow, I'm thinking through that and how much support that can give to monetize so many different, creators who are up and coming or their favorite celebrities. I think that's fantastic.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So you talked a little bit about how you've worked to grow your business, and it sounds more like you've directed Vlogme towards that Gen Z population. Talk to me a little
Mhm.
bit about who else you're targeting.
Yeah, so initially our go-to-market is going to be in the Philippines
Okay.
because my older brother, my co-founder, his startup before Vlogme was actually a record label in the Philippines called Careless Music Manila. And within a year, they grew it to be the largest independent record label in the Philippines and one of the largest in Southeast Asia.
Wow.
Yeah, and so we have a great connection to Philippine showbiz.
Yeah.
After he decided to take a step back from the record label to work on Vlogme full time, we brought on all of the artists and management. There's about 14 of them as shareholders in Vlogme. And so with our celebrity shareholder network, we have over 50 million fans worldwide that we're able to directly market to at a way lower to no cost. And so that's why we're initially going to be targeting the fans
Yeah.
and fan clubs of these celebrities that we've already worked with in the past,
Yeah.
because it allows us to, get a great user base who are actually advocates of positive mental health. We know that from the celebrities that they endorse, and also just fans that we've worked with before. And being able to go back home to our roots is going to also be really fun and great.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, I think that's great. And congratulations to your brother. I think that, you guys are set up for success, truly. Like having the
Thank you.
connections, that's fantastic to really get Vlogme, even more so up off of its feet. So it sounds like a
Mhm.
lot of your marketing has been really utilizing that platform. Talk to me about how you've also worked other ways to build your brand awareness.
Yeah, so right now we're actually targeting community influencers at the University of Texas at Austin,
Okay.
and these are people who aren't exactly influencers, but they have a kind of significant following, like 1,000 to 10,000 followers,
Okay.
who are just very involved in the communities at these schools. And
Yeah.
so we're looking to really target these kinds of people for a launch so that we can set up events with them. We can talk to them about like the pain points they have with current platforms, and
Yeah.
really just get into the communities at these universities. And actually within the past 3 days, we just began our internship program out of UT with an organization called Texas Convergent.
Oh,
And I'm so
congratulations.
excited. Thank
That's
you. I'm so
fantastic.
excited.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fantastic.
we've gotten 10 interns on through this program, and I'm so excited. And so that's my number one priority right now, is figuring out how I'm gonna manage all of these interns. A lot of them are my age, and I think a couple of them are older than me, so that's kind of interesting, but we'll see how that goes. I'm super stoked.
That's awesome. Well, I'm sure your leadership capabilities, you've shown that you've been a pioneer truly, like in taking, the concerns about mental health and well-being and adding, that genuine and true factor that, there's no filters. Like life is unfiltered, and being able to show that is profound. And I think that, your interns are going to be very lucky to have you and your brother to as mentors. So that's fantastic.
Thank you.
So talk to me a little about, you are utilizing, your platform for those reasons that I just said. How are you looking to reach those other influencers in that target audience? Like what other social media channels have been, because you are working right now. Talk to me about what's been the most beneficial for you.
So right now we haven't really been pushing much about like downloading the app. We haven't done much marketing yet because we've just been in the building phase for a while. But so far the main platforms that we've used have been, of course, our own platform because we're a social platform.
Yeah, exactly.
But also we've used TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and then also blogs on our own website.
Okay.
I actually before wanted to be a writer, and so I would post a few blogs to our website,
Oh,
and
wow.
that was really fun. And so it also allows people that were like explaining Vlogmi to get a deeper understanding of not just our company, but of the whole industry and the impacts it's had on us. And so those ones, and also just word of mouth events here in Austin. We go to almost all the networking startup events here, and so
Yeah.
we're definitely a face at all of those events.
Oh, I love that. I love that. So, Rafaela, I have one last question before we go. What would
Sure.
be one thing, both personally and professionally, you hope to be celebrating in this next year?
Ooh. All right. I think professionally, definitely, this isn't exactly like a milestone, but just being able to like launch and get users onto our platform, like finally being able to get to that growth phase, I'm so excited for, and just being able to get all this user feedback and iterate and listen to like what they have to say about it. I'm so excited to just start that stage of Vlogme because we've been in this
Absolutely.
building stage for so long, and
Yeah.
I just think that's going to be so exciting getting to work with our users and getting to work with like a real team, have rather than it just being our family team,
Right.
which is actually just starting to begin now. And so I'm super excited for that. Personally, I feel like I intertwine them so much. I don't have time to think about my personal life as
I
much.
understand. I
But
understand.
but I think being able to get I'm really excited for being able to like move my family to kind of a better place than we're at now, because we're really bootstrapping. We've been bootstrapping this for the past 3 years, and so I'm super excited to like be able to start giving back to my parents. They've been like the biggest supports, and they're also we're all totally invested in Vlogme. Like my brothers and I all invested our college funds. My parents like to say they bet the ranch on this deal. My
Wow.
entire family moved here from the Philippines to work on this, and we've really been bootstrapping this. So I'm just so excited to start giving back to my parents and giving them what they deserve, because they've definitely been along for the ride, and it has not been an easy one, but we've been loving it.
I think that's so powerful, and I'm so grateful that Business Ninjas has been the platform that you could tell that story. I think that's so amazing that it is like a family supportive social media platform that was really founded in good people and good roots. I think that's fantastic. And if you want to talk about like being genuine and authentic, like this has been a fantastic conversation. And I can't wait to download Vlogme and once you get going and be a full supporter of Vlogme.
I'm so excited to get you on. Once we've got all the bugs out of the way, then you'll be the first person I message.
I'm in. I'm in. Well, Rafaela Thorson, she's the co-founder and chief creative officer at Vlogme. Thanks for being on Business Ninjas.
Thank you so much, Kelsey.